Oh shit! Yeah, I'll be quiet.
I've got it before we finish the podcast. I've got to show you guys this. This is awesome.
Nice. Go on.
So, I follow an account on Instagram. If you don't follow this account and you're a Hunter S. Thompson fan, follow this account. They're called Rx.gonzo. I follow them. I don't know who runs the account. I've not met the person. Dakota, thank you. This is awesome. They've got loads and loads of great photos of Hunter S. Thompson, loads of like old archive history and that kind of stuff. And I love following the account because I've always been really inspired by Thompson. And my favorite time of Thompson's life was when he was running for Sheriff of Aspen. Just because it was when he realized the power that he'd got, and then he started to try and channel it into something where he could make a difference. And like they actually posted a photo a couple of days ago, which I've screenshotted and kept. Because it's just it's a photo of Hunter S. Thompson sitting at a table with Bill Clinton before he was president, like trying to convince Thompson of his
being an absolute G.
And Thompson's just being real judgmental. But but Thompson represented the rock and roll vote. Can you zoom in?
Oh, you got it. Well, there's no
Thompson represented the rock. You got it. Thompson represented the rock and roll vote, so like candidates knew that if they could get him on board, and then they've got a big chunk of the population that wasn't accounted for, like outside of the 60s, really. And that was 1992, and he was just such an influential figure. And when he was running for Aspen, Sheriff of Colorado, it was as ridiculous as some of his books are, but in a brilliant way. Everything's well thought out. So he was going to change the name of Aspen to Fat City to stop people moving there and stop the price of the property going up. Nice. And all these people moving.
Genius.
Just basically trying to maintain what it was. He was going to legalize all drugs. Like he shaved his head down to the skin so he could refer to his opponent as that long-haired hippie and those kind of things. Because he knew those were the things he was going to aim for. But it was freak power. He was the freak vote. And these guys have put this book together. Nice one. And this book is awesome. I'll hold it for you in a second. So this is the Freak Power book. This is the Freak Power book. Oh, look at that. Like, if you're a Thompson fan,
that's awesome.
It's a beautiful book anyway. And it's like you go through it and you go through it and you've just got photos and like great history, great photos of Thompson. Loads and loads of good archive information, oh, there we go. And that's with the Lauren. Like that's the tattoo I've got on my leg. That's exactly the same one I've got on my leg. It's just, it's an amazing book. I've not fully appreciated it yet because I want to give it some time. Loads and loads of good stuff to read, different clips out of newspapers and stuff. But anyway, so if you're a Hunter S. Thompson fan, follow that account and get a hold of this book. I think they're limited, so you might not be able to anymore.
Do you want the box?
Pass me the other thing out of the box. And this is amazing. So chatting to the people that run the account, they asked me if I was a fan of Ralph Steadman, who's the guy that does all the sketchy, scratchy artwork that suits Thompson's style of writing. And they sent me this. Oh. So that's the Gonzo drawing. That's Dr. Gonzo by Ralph Steadman, the original design. It's a limited edition print, and he's signed it as well.
How sick is that?
For a Hunter S. Thompson fan, that's kind of special.
Joe
Rogan had a Hunter S. Thompson signed letter at his in his podcast. So in his studio.
Did you steal it?
If we'd have folded a Hunter S. Thompson signed letter.
If we'd have folded a lighter into it, Mystery would have had it in his pocket.
Yeah, cool, right?
Yeah, really cool.
But yeah, just awesome. And the thing is that there's loads of good documentaries about Thompson anyway. There's Gonzo is one of them. Buy the ticket, take the ride. He was just a fascinating individual, which is one of the reasons why I've got him on my leg.
Something like that is.
So thank you so much for that. Rx.gonzo on Instagram. Give him a follow.